Okay, this is saying that, let me see, customize your, got it. Okay, odd, this is saying that I am live. There we go. I can see myself now. Um, I'm hoping to get a better idea as to what everybody is looking for as far as this channel is concerned. I know this is kind of impromptu. I made my way into the store today instead of working from home, so I thought I'd use the better camera that I have on my computer to do this. So I'm looking for info from you. I'm looking if you would drop some stuff in the comments. I was thinking about also integrating a bit of YouTube into this and a bit of TikTok in regards to subjects regarding gardening. Oh, hello, Joyce, and I love you too. Hoping to bring this idea more. So, I do have TikTok and I do have YouTube, but I have yet to put the stuff that we discuss here on YouTube per se. I might do it as its own channel there, but I was perhaps thinking about workshops and bring into the idea of sustainability even to a wider audience and to give people an idea as to what sustainability really means, because a lot of people don't quite understand what that means. It could be something as small as freeze drying your food. Hey, Pangea. Hello, lady. Sustainability can start in the home, because sustainability and taking care of yourself can start as small as what you have in your refrigerator, what you can preserve, what you can freeze, or just beginning to eat, in a more healthy fashion. This has always been a passion of mine. Many people who are already here already know that. Um, and it started with me because I have rheumatoid arthritis. So that brought me to wanting to eat better, because lots of things can affect that condition. It doesn't own me. I'm just taking charge of my health in regards to that. So I'm learning to kick up my cooking skills, cook, kick up my gardening skills, and what I can do for myself and for my family in a more sustainable way. It's always been my dream to have a couple of acres to grow on. I only have I have a large deck and a little piece of land in front of that. But I would say, the past 2 years, I probably went from growing 20% of my of food to about maybe between 30 and 40% of the food. I've actually already used up everything that I grew as far as tomatoes, used it all up already. So I know that next year I need to take that up a notch. Oh, awesome. Joyce, thank you. I'm looking for plastic milk containers because I'm interested in winter sowing this year, and we'll go into that a bit deeper a little bit later. But to give you a quick synopsis of that is basically you're gonna cut these little things in half, these containers in half, leaving the handle intact. Fill it with soil, and then put your seeds in there. Dampen the soil. Close the jug, tape it, and then leave it out in the snow. It's winter sowing. So basically, you're mimicking nature by growing your seeds out there, but you're giving it it's a more controlled environment that those seeds are in, so they'll actually grow a little bit faster once the sun hits that, even in the winter time. Plus, the advantage is that those seeds are already hardened off. I have a tiny, tiny little greenhouse, and even if I grow in that greenhouse, I have to be careful about hardening off my plants so they can acclimate to the environment outside. Winter sowing eliminates that. So I'm going to try a couple of different things as well as grow lights, and we'll have all sorts of different discussions about that. Plus, I'm really passionate about besides gardening, I also have a passion for canning, preserving my foods. I dehydrate foods. I'm doing keto right now, and that is because I need to reduce the amount of carbohydrates that I take in on a available day. And I'm doing that for my own health, to drop some weight and to get some weight off of my knees, yada, yada, yada. Plus, I found that eating keto has helped my acid reflux a tremendous amount. So something must be in those food that's, yeah, I'm not, we'll go into that again later. I wanted your ideas. So I started this little impromptu thing to get ideas from you, and I'm hoping that when you see this on the replay, you will let me know what you want to see posted here. So what are your ideas in involving gardening now? Gardening can mean a potted plant on your windowsill. I don't care what that means, okay? To somebody who's got 10 acres, alrighty, or more, alrighty. I don't have that. I don't have an eighth of an eighth of an acre. But yet people have told me that it looked like I have tons. I don't. Joyce, who's on here, will tell you. I have a tiny little house and a tiny little space that I have, so I do a lot of high intensive gardening to get as much food as I can out of my gardens. But I love it, and I'm doing, like I said, indoor stuff this year, bringing the stuff indoor into the garden, into the greenhouse, and then from the greenhouse into the garden. And I'm trying new this year, winter sowing. So I'm hedging my bets to see which form of gardening gives me the best success for my food needs. Again, another topic. So I'm interested in doing what I can here, getting feedback from all of you out there. And eventually I'd like to see it kick up a notch more on Facebook, because I could be more interactive there. According to the settings here, it says I can bring people on, so I have to see that. I think Zoom is probably another aspect that we can explore too. So if you guys have any ideas, this could kind of become a blog or a vlog post that can be uploaded to other venues. You know what I mean? Gardening for dummies would be a start. And I'm still a dummy. I look at that because I'm learning just like everybody else, and I go on so many different channels. I have a ton of different books, and I study as much as possible. And it started with my love for herbalism. So that's another thing we're going to be talking about as well. Most people know that I'm a very earthy witch, and that is my worship. That is my form of worship in regards to my spirituality. And so, you know, that is also an additional aspect to what I'm doing. So, lovely people, I'm going to let this go. I don't want to hold everybody up on this, but I'm hoping that everybody gets a chance to see this on the replay. And I would love to see a really awesome discussion here, a really nice thread. And then that'll give me an idea as to how to tailor this. We have a couple of mods and admins that can also help me in this regard. So many blessings to everybody. I hope you are all well and healthy and excited for the new growing season as I am. Again, we're going to be talking about recipes, growing techniques, discussions on health, herbalism, spirituality, you name it. Okay. I'd like, as long as it falls under, you know, the health aspects, I think we're good. So drop a line, tell me what you need. Nothing is stupid. All questions are valid. Alrighty. And I hope this finds you in the best of health, everybody. Bye bye.